What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, alright, going back to Crying Nut. Yes, indeed, Crying Nut fans feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all of the clicks and the likes and the bibbity bop, do me a favor before you do all that stuff. Please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Charles B, and this is actually one of Charles B's 3 prioritized requests for the month of April for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So, there you go, Charles. Hope you enjoy the show. Charles wanted to see me react to this song by Crying Nut called Bluebird. Now, have I heard this song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, I've heard this song before, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. As always, Charles has provided an intro for me to read to all of you, so here we go. Crying Nut is considered one of the godfathers of Korean punk and is a highly influential band. Rolling Quartz, a band that you have reacted to many times on the channel, constantly cites them as one of their main influences. In fact, before this reaction, Crying Nut's first appearance on here was a VS video that pitted or a versus video, I get it now. A versus video that pitted their original tune, Song of the Heart, against Rolling Quartz's cover, which Rolling Quartz's English team unnecessarily and disrespectfully retitled Sing Your Heart Out. I don't know why they felt the need to change it. Song of the Heart and Sing Your Heart Out. That doesn't exactly line up, but whatever. Unfortunately, you, David, completely misunderstood what I said in the intro for that video. In that intro, I said that Crying Nut, aside from punk, they have also explored all kinds of other rock musical styles over the years, but you still misunderstood and thought that Song of the Heart was punk. This totally tainted your review, which ruined what should have been a great debut for this significant and influential Korean rock band. In any case, Song of the Heart was one of their more recent tunes, as it was released in 2018. For this, which is their second appearance here on the channel, we are traveling back to 1998 to Crying Nut's debut album, which was given the English name Speed Up Losers. Okay? In fact, you have the main single, the title track, somewhere in your reaction queue. Awesome. This song, Bluebird, is actually a deep cut off the album. Because of that, there is no official video for it. The official YouTube post of it is just the album's cover art. There's nothing wrong with that. I've done that many times. So I went all out for this. I collaborated with an animator, took the album art, and turned it into a visualizer. I then got a great Korean translator to translate the song into English. I need to stress the importance here, okay? In all the decades this song has existed, it has never been translated to English. All right, so my upload is not only the first music video visualizer for Bluebird, but it is also the first ever English translation for it. This is kind of a big deal, and you, David, are the very first person ever to react to this song, so please, I hope you can appreciate what's going on here. And by the way, the Korean characters you see next to the title mean Bluebird in Korean. One last thing, viewers, that's you guys. The video David will be reacting to and that you'll be seeing on screen is not the final version. Dave will be reacting to a very early version of the visualizer, which will not have the translation, Okay, whatever. And other final edits to the video. To view the final version along with the first ever English translation of the song, you need to click on the link either in the description of this video or in the pinned comment below to go to the video to be seen on my channel, meaning his, Charles' channel. Or you can search for my channel, DaRunningManSubs. Cool. Well, there you go. All right. I don't have a, I'm assuming the poster is going to be DaRunningManSubs. I'm assuming, I don't know if it's going to be on YouTube or Odyssey. I don't have a link yet. I just have a direct download from a Mega Drive. So I don't have a name for the poster. I'm assuming DaRunningManSubs, and I have absolutely no idea how many views it has. I'm guessing it has 0 views right now because it hasn't been posted. So there you go. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Crying Nut, Bluebird, visualizer with high quality translation, English and Spanish? ESP? Espanol? I don't know. Now, according to the intro, Charles said this is an early video, so there will not be translation yet. The final cut will be on his channel. So this is a rough cut. So everybody keep that in mind, all right? All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
I like the logo. In the shape of a peanut. I was just about to say it's in the shape of a peanut. Is it me, or does this sound like The Offspring? I don't mean their pop punk, stretch that The Offspring went through, where they had a bunch of, mega hits like, oh God, Come Out and Play and The Kids Aren't All Right. I mean, granted, look, those songs made the band a lot of money. I'm not knocking those songs, but I'm talking about before then. I'm talking about pre-90s. When they were, far more punk like this. Are you guys getting it? Are you guys feeling it? I know I am. I know I'm absolutely getting vibes of early Offspring. It's got the drive, it's got the energy, it's got the attitude and the vocals, the playing, the musicianship, that 16th note guitar. There's 2 instruments. There's one doing 2/16 8, 2/16 8, 2/16 8, 2/16 8, and there's another guitar doing just straight 16ths at this speed. It's intense. It's definitely intense. I'm digging it. The vocals are sloppy as hell, and here's the thing: they're supposed to be. With a song like this, that's exactly what they should be doing. I ain't mad at it. I promise you I ain't mad at it. I'm actually, because of this song style, it fits like a glove. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a fan of vocal styles like this. I'm not go looking for bands that sing like this for the vocals. No, that's not it. But the vocal style fits the song style like a glove. Any other vocal style would not work. It would not work. You try to put clean vocals on this, precise clean vocals with precise pitch, it's going to sound ridiculous. It's going to absolutely sound ridiculous. If you try to put grit and growl vocal on a song like this, it's going to sound ridiculous. The style of vocals that they're doing, yeah, it's sloppy. Absolutely, it's sloppy as hell, but it's supposed to be. So they're doing a fine job. Honestly, I got no complaints about this so far. It's simple. It's straight ahead, no frills, balls to the wall, speed and intensity. What more do you want? Seriously, I like it. I absolutely dig it. Let's keep going. Correction. 2 8s, 4 16ths. That's what one guitar player is doing. Other guitar player is doing straight 16ths. That's interesting. That's I was a little confused. So my apologies. Let's keep going. Oh, a breakdown. Slowing it down. I'll bet you we're gonna kick it back up. I'll bet you. Here we go. Faster. We sped up and then we brought it back down again. Yeah, I get it. Okay. Had to have the final word there. And the final word was plah. Cool. Oh man. Anyway, yeah, I got no complaints. It is exactly as advertised. So, yeah. No. I'm gonna save it all for the review. I'm gonna save it all for the review. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Crying Nut with Bluebird. This was a request from Charles B. And this was actually one of Charles B's 3 prioritized requests for the month of April for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So, there you go, Charles. Hope you enjoyed the show. Okay, got a score? Yeah, and score makes perfect sense to me. I will, of course, as always, give my reasons for giving the score, and we'll go from there. So, kicking things off here with the score. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that a 6.5. Yep, 6.5. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, first things first, a 6.5. What does that mean? Well, a 6.5 would translate to a pretty good scale rating because overall, I think this was a pretty good song. It would get 3 out of 5 stars and a B- letter grade. So there you go, 6.5, pretty good scale rating, 3 out of 5 stars and a B- letter grade. Now, how did I come up with that score? Haha, so glad you asked. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, folks. It was pretty much exactly what I was expecting when I saw I was doing Crying Nut. This song, I know people are gonna have differences of opinion when it comes to bands and their influences and their sound, but folks, let's be honest here, okay? This is a punk song, straight up punk song. Take the language out of it. And let's take the vocalist out of this. Let's put you know what? Let's put one of the most iconic punk singers in the history of punk music. Let's put Johnny Rotten in there. Okay? Let's put Johnny Rotten from the Sex Pistols in there. Oh, you know who else? Who else we can put in there? Put Iggy Pop in there. That would work too. Absolutely. Either one of them, I think they could nail this out of the park. It would be right in line with a lot of stuff that they've done in the past. So you got the frantic speed, you got the simple, super simple chordal progression going for them. You got the loose feel and the loose play while being pushed by a bulldozer. That is the drummer. But as far as the guitar playing and the bass playing, everything's kind of loose. Kind of intentionally, they meant to do it, intentionally sloppy playing. It fits, it absolutely fits this style of playing. Look, you're not going to get John Petrucci, Joe Satriani, and Steve Vai to come into this band and play. It's not going to work. They're going to be too clean, too technical, and it's going to sound fake as hell. You take some guitar players like these guys who are intentionally playing sloppy for the sake of the style of song, it fits like a glove, okay? Having said that, it is still sloppy playing, okay? It is. It's for the benefit of the song, absolutely, but it is still sloppy playing. So I'm sorry, I'm not going to sit here and be impressed by that. I'm just not. I'm going to find a guitar virtuoso like a John Petrucci, like a Steve Vai, like a Joe Satriani, like an Eric Johnson. I'm going to find that far more impressive from a technical standpoint than I'm going to find sloppy playing. I'm sorry, but that's reality. Now, having said that, I do believe the playing style that they have for this song fits like a glove. It sounds good. Yeah, absolutely. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it whatsoever. I'm just keeping everything in perspective. That's all. Vocally, like I said, the vocals, let's be honest, okay? Let's be 100% honest here. In typical punk fashion, no attention really given to pitch, no attention really given to tone, no attention really given to anything that would define clean, clear singing. What we had was intense, projected, emotional, angst, anger, the whole shebang, frustration, all being vocalized into yelling and screaming into a microphone. Again, for the sake and the benefit of fitting within the context of the song. Am I mad at it? No, not at all. I'm not mad whatsoever about it. I think it fits the song like a glove. If you try to get Floor Jansen to come in here and sing this song, it's gonna sound like crap. It's gonna sound awful. You get Freddie Mercury to come from, raise him up from the dead and bring him in here with his great voice and sing this song. It's gonna sound awful. It's gonna sound fake. It's gonna sound like it doesn't belong. This guy's vocals, with their vocal style, it fits. It absolutely fits the context of the song. Do I find that impressive? No, I don't. It's literally yelling and screaming into a microphone, okay? I hate to sound cold-blooded here, but literally anybody could do that, okay? So I'm not going to sit here and, sing its praises for being amazing, technical, clean singing, but I will give it all the credit that it's due, that it fits like a glove. It sounds good within the context and the direction of the song. Now, I will say, the backing vocals on the chorus, there was attention to notation. It was not exactly in tune all the time. Again, dirty for the sake of the song. It fit the time. I'm not looking for perfect pitch in a song like this. I'm not. I don't expect perfect pitch in a song like this. I absolutely don't. But at the same time, I'm also going to call a spade and say that they were singing out of tune. Again, keeping everything in perspective, okay? So I'm not mad at the song at all. It's a banger. It's enjoyable to listen to. The intensity, you can taste it. You can literally taste the intensity here. The speed, the guitar playing between the two instruments. And I don't know if it was guitar and guitar or it might have been guitar and keyboard. I'm not 100% sure. But one was doing 2/8, 6, and then 4/16. So dun 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 dun. One was doing that pattern while the other one was playing straight 16ths. And what that ended up doing was making those 2/8 notes line up with the other guitar players every 2/16ths. The first 2/16ths. No, the first 4/16ths. You go 1, rest, 3, rest. So 1 and 3, and then, going on for the rest. It gave it by default, because they were doubling up on those 2 hits, by default became slightly accented. And those 2/8 would stand out above all the 16ths, which I found to be really interesting. It helped define it. Well, more than anything, it helped define what the downbeat of 1 was, which is perfectly fine. Look, it's valid for that reason alone. When we're going along at this pace, you definitely gonna want that. Everything about the song made sense. Okay, it's a very enjoyable song. Absolutely, I will give credit where credit's due. Having said that, there was absolutely no way in hell that this song was gonna get a 9. I'm sorry, that's just not gonna happen. I can't think of very many punk songs that wouldn't have been a 9, if I'm being honest. It'd be very, very difficult to get up there. But no, I mean, overall, I think it's a pretty good song, man. Overall, if you're looking for a punk style song with that kind of drive and that kind of energy and that angst in there, yeah, this is it. Like I said, I compared it to early Offspring, and I stand by that. I absolutely stand by that. So yeah, 6.5. I feel good with that score, and that's where we're gonna stay. So let's wrap everything up here in a nice shiny bow, shall we? We have a 6.5, which is a pretty good skill rating, 3 out of 5 stars, and a B- letter grade. Take your pick, I don't care, whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hope I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later, peace.